Chris is one of the most interesting people I've ever met. He just has a passion for God in his heart, and he gives everything he wants into his music, and he gives God all the glory for everything he does. And so I know that every time that he played, when I was singing with him, that I knew that he was giving God all the glory for what he was doing, and that he had no other purpose in it but doing that. So that's probably what I'd say about Chris.
He has his moments where he just kind of goes at it, and he's jumped the gun a couple times, but he's always covered it up nicely by jumping around and doing crazy antics on stage. For Falls May, he is, obviously, maybe not a founding member, but possibly one of the most influential members of Falls May. He wrote the music for all our songs. He's co-written the lyrics for most of them. He wrote an entire song on his own.
Chris is, first off, he's an awesome guy, and I love him to death. But as a guitar player, he's got skills. But more than that, he's got an awesome pedal board. And that's probably the best thing about Chris, is his pedal board. No offense, Chris, but it's the best thing about Chris.
Chris has some pretty awesome guitar riffs he's created to help us write our 2 first songs, Rebellion and Crucifixion, and just adds sort of like a awesome hardcore-ish style to what we play. And he's a really great guy to play with on stage, and he focuses his abilities on honoring God with his guitar.
Chris, as a guitar player, is not just a guitarist. He's definitely a worship leader, and he's a guy that he's passionate about God, and that's what his musical abilities consist of. He doesn't do it for himself. He doesn't do it for his fans. He does it all for God. And so, meeting him and just knowing him, in Fall as They May, he was just always about God. That's the biggest thing about his guitar playing, is that he just does it for God and God alone, for God to get the glory and no one else.
Probably one of my favorite times with Chris was at camp one year. We had there was this girl there that it was really funny actually. Her name was Connor Ryan, and Daniel Ryan, their now keyboardist, was there at our camp as well, and his dog's name is Connor. So we thought it was funny that Chris had a crush on a girl that had the same name as Daniel's dog. So we decided to go in one day, and we made the song by Hey Juliet by LMNT, and we changed it to Hey Connor R, and we sang it in front of her and made Chris sing along with it. He turned so red I thought he was going to die. And I think that's probably, and Joe probably will say the same, that was the greatest thing that we've ever seen in our lives when it comes to Chris.
My funniest memory of Chris, Jake probably said the exact same one. It would have to be at camp when we took a boy band song called Juliet and turned it into a song called Hey Connor R for a girl that was working at the camp that year that Chris didn't really have feelings for her, but he was just kind of stupid. Was like, I have a chance, haha. So we wrote a song called Hey Connor R for her, and we played it for her. He turned bright red while we were singing it, and it was in front of all the camp counselors and stuff like that. And I don't think his arms stayed in more than one place for the entire thing. So that was a good day.
We have progressed a whole lot. See, it's 2011. This time last year, we were probably prepping for Bandfest, and that went pretty well. We didn't make the cut because we were too worshipful, which can be a good thing for our kind of music, since that's what we want to do, is just praise God with everything we do. But we have been together as a band, I think, about a year and a half. I joined up summer of '09 is when I met these guys and started hanging out. But we've progressed so much since then. Our styles have changed. Not just musically, but also physically. Now I'm wearing V-necks and skinnies. A year and a half ago, I would be no, that's not me. Unfortunately, this is my last show with the guys, but I'll still be around hanging out with them, doing guitar tech stuff or any kind of background, whatever they want me to do, and I'll still be hanging out with them. But musically, this will be my last show with them. So, but overall as a group, we have changed and gotten so much better, and it's just been really cool to see that progression. And also our spiritual life has changed as members have gone and come back. A couple have done that. It's just really cool to see how we've grown spiritually. Joe's been off in college becoming a worship major. Aaron has just also grown in his faith, and as well as myself, and it's just really cool to see all that progress as the months and years go by.